the potions you've brewed.
Professor Howin will never believe this. Off on another adventure, are we? This place has seen better days. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. This must be Tom's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio! Tob's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Glacius! Incendio! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio. He looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Incendio! Accio! Glacier! Incendio! Flipendo! Confringo! Flipendo! Glacier! Incendio! Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Confringo. Flipendo. Glacier. Incendio. Accio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
是说雷壤跟什么？ my fucking god. For real? I'm going to fuck you. Not letting me to do anything. Oh my god. Not letting me do anything. It's not letting me use anything.
Eight legs is simply too many.
啊，没有用吗？等下我刚才有用雷狼吗？有啊。所以刚才那个是无效的吗？再打一次。
deadly great spider?
这次有了吧？有了。好 ，OK。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Ha.
对，不是这边。
Incendio. Ha. Confringo. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
哦。
Confringo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio.
抓一下动物。独角兽。
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Do cooperate.
Come on. Woo. Okay.
Everything's all right now. Revelio.
有一只哦。嗯。
Incendio.
Sorry， 按错了，不要跑。
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
you're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
食物副厂。随机的魔药。哎，
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Dick, move. Dick, move. OK，下一个。
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Here. Glacier. Revelio. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Looking to be forgiven. I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I have.
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
Yes.
Quite. You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' health stolen by others now, should you?
To your knees.
You're going to regret that. Had enough? You're no...
What?
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Reynolds Loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Why, it's a grapple. Who's there?
Oh，这么刚好。
I will make you pay.
Now, to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
北走。
Formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, find the crooked tree.
Accio! Glacier! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Loud as a troll, you. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a afraid to fight. Levioso!
Revelio.
crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
Revelio. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Confringo. Revelio.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Always my turn.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Glacier. Accio. Incendio.
What do we have here?
Glacier.
Hit it!
This is almost too easy.
You won't get away with that.
Revelio.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio.
Someone there?
Revelio. 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 Accio. Talus. Revelio. Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
A ladder. That's what I need.
Talus.
Who's there?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
That student defeated our encampment.
Revelio.
They have cave troll.
This is the sort of map. They'd best have an answer.
You're making this too easy. You can't stop me.
Oh my god.
Easily diverted. As if you rather unwise coming back this
Here's a sad-looking place. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. What will we find in here?
The area's still clear. Punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. Is somebody there? Hello? I'll get you for that.
Incendio! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Revelio.
Worked out one day. People work.
Incendio!
I won't rest. I will make
Revelio.
pay.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Revelio.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Accio. Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
What's down there?
Who's there? Appreciate.
Totalis.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make, like heads of lettuce. Who's out there? Someone out there? You will regret.
Glacier. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Glacier.
I won't rest.
Revelio. Protego.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have it experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes's wand. Where could it be?
Get this over with.
Revelio. Glacier. Incendio.
I will make you.
Revelio.
Blame the stench.
Revelio.
Not quite.
Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Oh my god.
Revelio.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? I'll get you for that. You want
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. bound to be stolen. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
就不能顺便送我一程吗？
Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio. Hello, Mora.
Revelio.
Bring me a dozen.
Focus, Totalis. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
Expelliarmus!
Revelio.
Expelliarmus!
Here.
Ha! Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Pitiful. Truly.
Revelio.
Goodness, not a party to attend by myself.
Glacius. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Incendio.
One less foul hulking brute.
Revelio.
This looks like trouble.
What are you up to now?
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Flipendo. Glacier. Diffindo.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Flipendo. Diffindo.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Revelio.
是这边。边吗？我记得是战鼓树的地方，但是我不记得在哪边呢。
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Okay.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you were needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
You're back! Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Ah,猫。
They come after me. Enjoy stealing, hippogriffs. Someone's going to regret trespassing. You! What do you think you're doing?
Defender, Glacier. Defender. Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Revelio.
Bard of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bard of Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Don't be stingy. I could use some gold.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont, any news regarding your brother Bardolph?
I'm afraid not. He was last seen in his wool jumper, practicing curses with Ashwinders near the forest.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you for passing through.
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not. I fear my brother is only one of many who will have suffered at their hands by the time they move on. If they ever do.
Don't be stingy.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio.
Someone there? Hello? One there? I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by. Such arrogance. Not quiet enough. This is on. I will make you pay. One less human to worry. Such arrogance. Stop avoiding me. Idiot! Russian! Quite enough of that. I will make you
好悲哦！我要喝药水，他把我爬上去。
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicion.
Revelio.
Friends are now, don't I?
Accio.
Who's that?
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
One less human to worry about. Such arrogance. I'll find you. Someone there.
Revelio.
Human to worry about. Quiet as grapple, you are.
Accio.
Incendio. I won't. Someone there.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacier. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Oh my god.
Are you sure you're not a nutter?
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. One countdown. One more to go. Accio. Incendio. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Revelio. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Incendio! If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Who's there? I know I heard something that time. Afraid to fight? What was that? You will regret coming.
Revelio.
One less shoot. Feels like I've been at this for hours. Who's there?
Crap. I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
I won't rest until you're dead. How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. I will make you pay.
Accio! Incendio!
I work on
Accio! Glacier! Incendio!
I will.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
I could use some more.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
A map. I wonder where it leads.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
I'm not sure which is worse, a squib or a mudblood.
Revelio. Treasure must be nearby. Revelio. I suppose the picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
Tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could steal some beef from the pens at Hogwarts.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
One in Merlin. I heard something.
Not especially quiet, are you?
And Draco!
Revelio. Revelio. I don't have anything for this at the moment.
先玩到这边。